r/ProRevenge.
Ex-BF and his ex caused me to almost off myself. I caused my ex-BF to lose his business. Hello everyone. Going to try to make this as short, sweet, and to the point as possible. I had been dating someone for a few months and decided to get an apartment in their hometown. Everything was going fine until I logged into a local chat room, think AOL days, to hopefully make some new friends and find out good places to go sing karaoke, and a weird username messaged me and said, "Hello." And nothing else. A few days later, me and the BF, let's call him Bob, are supposed to meet up for breakfast, and when I get there he has a messenger bag with him. I ask what he wants to eat, and he says he's not hungry. I ask him what's wrong, and he pulls out about 20 pages of a chat log from that weird username on the website. In this chat log there is some very graphic adult stuff that was being discussed by that username. Also in that chat log was my name commenting on it, which I never did. I asked him what this was, and of course he asked me to tell him what it was. I honestly had no idea, and told him so. He broke up with me right there over this. As I stated before, that username had said hello to me, and that was it. This chat log was faked, and no idea why someone would do that. When I got home crying my eyes out, my phone rang, and then there was a strange voice on the line, saying how that now that I'm single, I should go out with them and all sorts of crap. Then the text messages started about wanting to sexually assault me, and various other things. It was revealed it was the ex of my now ex Bob. Called up Bob and told him what was going on and asked him why he gave my number to his ex. He said I should have tried to cheat on him with his ex. Again, never happened. Up until this, I thought Bob was going to be the person I spent my life with. That obviously didn't happen. Frown. Needless to say, this resulted in a police report being filed with pictures of all the text messages and voicemails being given to the police. I almost killed myself that night over all of this. Bob's ex created this fake chat log to try to break us up, which it did, just to try to get him back, which it didn't work in the end. The revenge. My ex-BF Bob was running a computer business, and at the time Windows required CD keys to install. He was building custom computers for people but using a key generator to make the keys to install Windows and Microsoft Office 2003. I found this out, and decided to contact Microsoft and the anti-piracy groups and gave them all the information I had. I didn't hear anything more about it. Until just before I moved back to my home state, the hammer fell. My ex lost his computer business and was fined over $100,000 for the software piracy. He still doesn't know who turned him in, but it cost him everything he had worked for. He was forced to move back in with his parents, sell his car, and get a job waiting tables. Was told I should post this here because we didn't know if this counted as pro or nuclear revenge. Update. I was asked why Bob got the brunt of this. Well, here it is. Bob gave my contact info to his ex, and that started a campaign of harassment by his ex towards me. Police wouldn't do anything because of his uncle being on the force. So Bob giving my phone number out to people and being the instigator and telling them to hit me up, as I later found out, is why he got the brunt of it. Rather have went after that sleazeball ex of his, but I couldn't get info on him. I suspect the other reason that the police didn't do anything was because of it involving 3 gay guys. Maybe if it had been a big city, maybe something would have been done back in 2005, but it being the Midwest, probably explains why the police there didn't give a rat's ass. Also, I should mention that I have done some IT work in the past, so that's why I called Microsoft and the anti-piracy groups, because I knew what Bob was doing was piracy, and it would cost him everything if they dropped the hammer on him. Which, it did.
A response to the post.
This is the opposite of don't mess with the IT guy.
OP's response to this comment.
Well, considering I do some IT work too, would it be, don't mess with the other IT guy?